First, last Wednesday, the Public Relations Student Society of America hosted a political debate for the candidates running for the presidency of Eastern's student government. The debate touched on a wide range of topics.
I'm running for student body president with Brandon Taylor because we feel that we can do the best job. We already have worked really hard in student government, and we just want to continue on that path.
Brandon and I both demonstrate really positive relationships with our administration. You can name a handful of administration that knows me and Brandon by face and name. And I think we would absolutely continue and expand our relationships in those fashion. They know what our motives are, and they know that we want to get things done, and I think that there's a mutual respect that we have already established between the administration and us.
I sure hope it showed through today. Rob and I are very committed to working for the university and doing things for the students. Both of us have been very big for the funding for Pray-Herald. We've been working for campus renovations here. We are very adamant about safety here on campus and improvements in every area.
Well, as far as the off-campus issue goes, that's where we delve into the realm of the city of Ypsilanti, in the sense that I know the security committee or team is looking into working with the city of Ypsilanti regarding the CS program actually coming off campus, so that if you live just off campus, the CS program could walk you to wherever you live. And that's one of the things we will be working towards.
Later during the debate, the audience was allowed to ask the candidates their own questions. Some of these questions were quite intense.
This is aimed towards everybody up there. As a student here at EMU, I'd like to know kind of a background. Has anybody up here ever been removed from any position or anything up here ever?
No.
No.
Me and Brandon have both pledged our absolute and complete dedication to this office, and we would not run for it unless we were completely prepared to work for the student body 125%.
I still didn't get an answer though.
How do you feel about jeopardizing student safety if smoking is banned again? As far as forcing them to go off campus at night to smoke, or increasing smoking in the dorms, illegally against the rules?
I don't think we would not push for a campus-wide smoking ban initially. What our plan, if we hear enough student input, is to have smoking areas on campus so that students are not forced to go off campus, and then assess that situation, see how students feel about that, and if there's further need for a smoking ban, then we would entertain that idea. But as it is now, we would not push for a campus-wide smoking ban.
Well, I was just going to say, from our standpoint, they said they initially wouldn't go for a full-on smoking ban. We wouldn't at all. The safety concerns, especially with the residence halls, are honest and are apparent when it comes to forcing students off campus to have a cigarette. And that's exclusive, that's dangerous, and it would cause many more problems than it would solve.
You say you don't break your commitments. Last year at spring football, you recently gave us your commitment to work with the athletic department. You came for a day and quit. What makes us believe you when you say you won't back out on our students?
About that, I got another job offer the same day. I went with you guys, I went with them. I emailed somebody and it got returned back to me saying their email was undeliverable. I tried to call the building you guys work in the football field, and no one answered the phone. That was what happened with that incident.
If you're going to give a commitment to someone, to go face to face with them and tell them your reasoning instead of calling and emailing.
From what I knew, it wasn't even a commitment. I wasn't even getting paid for the job. It wasn't even really a commitment. No one really offered me any position. It said just come back tomorrow if you want to or not. It's not a big deal. That's what I was told. So I wasn't really sure. And then I got another job offer from Lobby Shop, a paying job offer, so I could actually pay my rent and for books and stuff.
Understandable. Thank you.
Adam and Rob have come out to many Hillel events and also events with Alpha Phi Omega, and I found it interesting that it wasn't mentioned at all.
Do you have
Do you have, no, I do have a question. They have held all of their commitments with different organizations that they have said that they're going to go to, and I was wondering if Regina and Brandon have the same track record, because from what I understand, there were a couple of different Hillel events that we had gotten RSVPs from you. We do all of our stuff, I mean, it's Facebook, we do all of our stuff on Facebook, and we had gotten supplies and stuff for an event that we had on Facebook saying that you were coming to, and you never showed up. And we had supplies sitting there waiting for people, and we spent money on things that ended up not getting used, and I was wondering if you guys happen to keep the same type of commitments as they do.
What event was it?
We were doing an event where we were making blankets for children at Mott's Hospital, I believe, and we had on there that we had a certain amount of people coming, we bought a certain amount of supplies for those people, and we didn't have time to do the extra blankets that we weren't able to do because, from what we understood, we had more people coming than what ended up showing up.
Well, while I apologize if you planned for me and Brandon to be there, I know on Facebook, if you only select attending, then you receive messages from that event. So that's why I at least select attending all the time, even if I'm thinking about coming, whatever. So, I mean, obviously if I had face-to-face told you I'm coming to this event, I would definitely keep that commitment. But I applaud you for working towards Mott Hospital, because I was treated at Mott's Hospital when I was little. I had cancer and I was cured there, so.
I honestly think it went great. It went incredible. We had many more people than I thought we would. I was quite surprised to see how long the line actually was, question after question. I think some things got learned. You know, it can always be improved on, but for being the first one and for the amount of time we had to put this thing together, it went great in my opinion.
Well, a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of work. There's a lot of hard effort that needs to be put into it, and from what I heard today, I think every candidate seems to exude those qualities to put that passion, dedication in.